The little boy simply picked up a dry branch from the ground. With a casual swing he split the sword testing stone in two. You should know the sword testing stone is as hard as diamond. Countless sword cultivators failed to leave a single mark on it. Many even broke their swords trying. The sword testing stone had been in the sect for 100 years. Before today, only 2 people had ever left a mark on it. Both were legendary sword prodigies known far and wide. The reason the little boy could split it in half was because he was a sword saint. In order to push the limits of the sword path, he reincarnated once every 100 years. This was already his third life. This time he was born as the illegitimate son of the sect leader. Sickly and weak since childhood, he finally succumbed to illness and died today, after which the soul of the sword saint entered his body, and the boy woke up. But the doctor said it was just a moment of clarity before death. If he wanted to survive he needed the sect's sacred medicine. But his mother was only a concubine in the sect leader's residence, and the boy had no talent for sword cultivation, so he had no right to even dream of the sacred medicine. Luckily the sect trial was set to begin the next day. Anyone who passed the trial had a chance to receive the sacred medicine, so the mother brought the boy to the sect with her last bit of hope. Coincidentally they arrived just as disciples were training before the sword testing stone. The mother told the boy not to wander, and went ahead to find the sect leader. Once she left, the little boy walked to the sword testing stone, and with a casual swing of the branch, he split the stone in two. When the sect leader arrived with his people, everyone was stunned. The sect leader's daughter, the most gifted of her generation, immediately recognized the sword mark as extraordinary. The sect leader ordered his men to find whoever did it at all costs. With that person's help, he could dominate the entire cultivation world. The little boy then stepped forward, saying he was the one who split the stone. But everyone laughed at him as a useless child, not even as tall as a sword, claiming to have split the sword testing stone. The sect leader had no intention of giving the sacred medicine to such a waste. His mother knelt and begged, even smashing her forehead on the ground. The sect leader only agreed to let her enter the sect trial formation. It was said even sword immortals needed 3 strikes to break the formation. A man stepped up right away. A barrier appeared around the trial formation. The statue's hands instantly formed 2 swords. Several waves of sword energy rushed at him, but he easily defeated them. The second round sent tens of thousands of sword strikes flying. Everyone thought he would break the formation with ease, yet the boy softly said it would take at least 10 moves to pass. The man unleashed his strongest sword technique, and finally broke the formation in 11 moves. As he landed he mocked the boy for being a useless fool, daring to covet the sect's sacred treasure. The boy's mother tried to enter the trial, but the sect leader's daughter stepped in first, and used the most basic sword techniques to teach her how to break the formation. She cleared the formation in just 2 moves. Then it was the mother's turn. In the first round, she followed the sect leader's daughter's moves and passed easily. But in the second round, a torrent of sword energy surged toward her. With her strength she had no hope of breaking the formation. The boy quickly called out to her, saying to throw the sword into the sky, and she could break the formation in a single strike. Everyone around burst into laughter. No one believed a child who had never trained in swordsmanship could know the way. But with the sword energy closing in, she had no choice but to try her son's method. The next moment, every sword energy shattered in midair. Everyone